G'day, it's Ryan the Lion from A Few Quiet Yarns, and we've got the pink rabbit here because we've jumped into Cake & Co on one of the coldest days in Auckland ever before we head down to Tauranga tomorrow. And of course, special guest is Sonapa Vickers from Duo, a division of Sector, and we're about to go down to Tauranga for the second AFXY. But before we get into all of that, Sonapa, as always with these interviews, could you introduce yourself so we can meet the person? We'll talk about business in a moment.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Ryan. First of all, huge thank you to you for interviewing me. I feel like celebrity already. So kia ora, everyone. My name is Sonapa Vickers. I'm from Duo, a division of Sector. I originally from Bangkok, Thailand, and I lived in California for 6 years, where I earned my MBA and is signed by Arnold, the Terminator. I'll be back.
Oh, wow.
And I live in New Zealand for nearly 14 years now. My husband and I had a little getaway place up in Mangawhai where we go for chill and relax. And I love swimming in summer and running and cooking, and I love dancing. I gotta say one thing about running. I only started running 3 years ago when I signed up for Tough Mudder, and it's tough and it's a lot of mud. But what I learned from that is great achievement in terms of teamwork. You can accomplish anything, just don't give up and believe in yourself.
Wow, absolutely. So if anyone doesn't know what Tough Mudder is, Google it. Literally, it's crawling through mud for like kilometres.
21 kilometres.
Yeah, it's. I think it's based on a army induction or SAS induction or something like that. So it's pretty full on. I've looked at doing it myself, but I only looked at
Do it.
Well done. And 14 years of Kiwi, eh? Like,
Yeah.
Between all that with the Tough Mudder, you'll be the performance coach for the All Blacks next.
I wish.
Yeah. Oh, I have a few autographed jerseys if you do.
Yeah.
But MBA in California, well, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I know. It's such a great experience living in California.
Yeah. So now we've got to meet you. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the business. So what impact are you and Duo making?
Absolutely. So Duo was founded by two inspiring individual ladies 25 years ago. We are fully owned and Kiwi-grown distributor and purely focused on cybersecurity. We are very proud of making a positive impact on to our resellers and customer communities, and we be very proud of our cybersecurity communities in terms of First Tuesday, which founded 14 years ago, and now we have over 900 members all over New Zealand, and also Projects Wednesday we founded 2 years ago.
Wow. So 25 years. Kendra and Jackie, I had no idea it's been 25 years. No wonder you're moving up to the board and the beach. So congratulations. And I've got a comment. What an amazing culture, right? So I get to work. I've worked in a lot of companies first of all, and I work with a lot of companies. And I commented to Joe the other day, like, what an amazing culture, the way I've been treated and looked after as a partner. You know, I'm the provider in this case, and the way I've been looked after is just amazing. And I saw it run across not only my interactions with Joe and Matt for the business side of it, but with everybody when we've been at AQI, etc. So sort of speaks to success, and congratulations to all the team on everything you're doing. It's fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very proud to be part of Duo Final.
Yeah, I would be too if I was you. So now let's look at your AFQI experience.
Yeah.
You've got a bit of history here.
Yes, we do. Well, I attended the first AFQY possibly 4 or 5 years ago, and at that time I remember that you were in the stage of designing the AFQY logo and asking feedbacks from everyone on LinkedIn. And my inputs was that, maybe you should put each of the letters in different colors because you're such a colorful personality, make it fun. And
Look.
yeah, that's how the logo come about. And my first experience was like, wow, such a great and massive networking, over 100 people in the room all at once, and making connection. And Ryan can remember everyone's names, and including my name.
Absolutely
That's
right,
amazing.
Sally.
Yeah, so that's that. Thanks.
I always use that joke. If you haven't heard it before, it's quite funny. But if you've heard it before because you've been privy to it, it gets a bit old. But
Yeah.
Okay, Sally, carry on now.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Raj. So now Duo has been a sponsor for a few security yarns for the first time in Hamilton. That's built a very intimate connections and relationship with the local business and communities. We have a very positive and great feedback from our members. So we're looking forward to Tauranga tomorrow.
Yeah. So you're absolutely right. AQY, I think we've had 300 at one point, the first one after lockdown, and we used to sit around 170, and it was almost crazy. It was like kids in a club. So we've since, over the last 3 to 4 years, brought that down to a smaller group, which is more intimate, and you can have much deeper conversations rather than like the hype that it was.
Absolutely.
One thing I've got to say though is you'll now become a tri-citizen with Auckland, Hamilton and Tauranga.
Can I get my stamp?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know we almost need like an AQA passport.
Yeah.
So you are not the first tri-citizen, but no one has become a quad citizen yet. So there's the challenge.
What can I do to be?
Wellington, I think. Wellington,
Yeah.
Christchurch,
Yeah.
Oh, Christchurch actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Christchurch.
Duo is sponsoring Christchurch. So you just have to
Awesome.
Joe's plane ticket to Christchurch for the first quad citizen of AQY. So yeah, fantastic. And yeah, this was the T-shirt that we put up on LinkedIn and about getting the feedback. Worked really well. So we've now met you. We've heard about the business and what you're doing there. We've got a bit of an idea of your experience at AQY.
Yeah.
So let's finish off with what's the coolest thing in tech according to you personally. This is not a work thing.
No.
This is not the highest trending thing on the internet. This is what a Sonapa
Yep.
enjoy.
The coolest thing for Sonapa is the FaceTime or the video call. You know, like I live in California for 6 years, and back then, a while ago, I have used those telephone cards, you know, so I have to make like an appointment with my family, with my parents, my mom and my dad, and that I want to call home at this time, this day, please wait at the phone because I need to go use the card, blah, blah, blah. But now with the technology, with the FaceTime or video call, I can call my family and anyone, family and friends living overseas, anytime, anywhere, as long as we have internet connection.
I remember doing the same thing on my OE, right? So 1999, Y2K, planes were going to drop out of skies.
Yeah.
Money machines were going to spit out money everywhere. They never did, Margaret. But I had to use those cards. I think you dial a 16 digit and then your phone
the
number.
PIN numbers and that, yeah. Oh.
Hi, Mum. You still alive? I'm on the end of the phone. Like, it's just like you can see us now.
Yeah.
Video.
Exactly. I actually now talking to my mom and my sister overseas when I'm cooking, and I think the next step is can be able to smell.
Yes. And on the cooking front, Sonapa has promised to whip me up her massaman curry.
Sure. Okay.
I know, I promise.
Promise.
I'm working that angle here. And of course, my other favourite, which is a yellow chicken curry.
Yeah.
Yellow curry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Deal.
Okay.
Done.
Handshake on film.
On
Can't be
film.
denied. Yeah. So we'll do a review of the cooking in another show. But for now, I just want to say thank you very much to you, the whole team at Duo. Point team, yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, without any further ado, we'll say goodbye, ka kite anō. But because you're Thai, let's say goodbye in Thai.
Thai? Yeah, sure. Khop kun ka.
I think I see something completely different this time. What is it?
Khop kun ka.
Ka kun.
Khop kun ka.
Khop kun.
Ka. Yeah. But ka actually for female.
Oh, okay. So
But you say khop kun krap.
Ka.
Yeah.
Khop kun ka.
That's it. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. With that, we'll see you soon in Tauranga tomorrow.
See you in Tauranga.